All right, y'all, right here, right now. Welcome to the Day Party Podcast, man. It's your host, Go Lucky, with the lovely Jadaku.
Yes.
If y'all know what just took place behind the scenes just now for me to get that right, y'all understand why she is celebrating and I am celebrating this right here, right now. First of all, welcome to the show. How you feel?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
First of all, you look lovely.
Thank you.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
First thing I want to start with, where are you from?
I'm originally from Dallas, Texas.
You're originally from Dallas, Texas?
Yes.
What part of Dallas, Texas?
Pleasant Grove.
Oh, you from the Grove?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, you want to shout out to like a certain area, a certain block, or a certain high school? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I would like to shout out to Townview Magnet High School and Texas University.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about that. Your area, as far as like how you come up. You know what I'm saying? On your upbringing.
Well, I'm the eldest of 6 kids. I'm Nigerian, first generation American, and and it's been interesting road. I'm grateful for my family.
Okay.
We tough.
Right.
That's all I can say.
Right.
We strong. We got that backbone.
Oh, let me ask you something. You say where you fall? You the oldest, middle, youngest?
I'm the eldest of 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a strong responsibility.
Yeah.
You have a strong responsibility.
I do.
So okay, you say you mentioned you're Nigerian.
Yeah, I am.
So do you come from a musical background?
You know, my family. My dad does sing sometimes, but no, but I don't have a musical family. My brother does rap and tattoos, but we're the only 2 that's really artistic when it comes to pursuing it.
Right.
But of course, my family, they are into photography or dance. So yeah.
Right.
I guess it's musical.
What type of person? What type of what type of kid were you as far as high school? Were you in the in crowd, or you kind of?
I was quiet.
Cause I'm looking
I had braces. I was like, hi guys.
Because the reason why I'm asking you is because you have this such strong personality now.
You know, college. I just broke out
of everything.
Everything in college. I was the president of my sorority, Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
That's what's up.
I had my own dance company called Genesis.
And we're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Talk about
no, I just, I did undergrad was in law.
Mm-hmm.
I just got out of my shell in college.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Okay.
How long you been doing dancing? How did you get into dancing?
I've always danced since I was like 5. Always in the mirror, pretending to dance and sing like Janet Jackson.
Right.
And Michael Jackson, that's all I did.
Right.
I started training professionally. Well, first I did the dance company in high school.
Okay.
And then, of course, in college, I had my own dance company. And that was really good. So grateful for that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I heard you mention Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson. Are those the people who inspired you to dance? Or it was just kind of just like, you know what, somebody cut the beat on and there you go?
Cut the beat on, I'm a dance. But those are the ones who inspired me to follow that type of genre.
Right. Because what I was doing, like I said, I'm glad you brought that up because I was looking at your some of your Instagram posts. And what I noticed was your style of music. No, not style of music. Your performances stood out a lot. You know what I'm saying? So all those shows was choreographed by you?
Yeah.
Incredible.
For the particular one for the House of Blues, I choreographed that one. Mm-hmm.
Any choreographers who you
I love Mia Michaels. I love Debbie Allen.
I know you was gonna say that. Icon.
Abba Ailey, the contemporary modern, all that stuff. I like to put modern, and of course, Janet Jackson. She has a lot of choreographers, and
Right. So how long you been doing this now?
Okay, so I've been doing musical theater, which I have a background in, for more than 10 years. But for my own music, it's been almost 5 years now. I'm writing, creating, and getting it all together. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. Because at the end of the day, it's like, and that's a big reason. Like I shared with you yesterday on the phone. It's the story behind it.
Yeah.
It's the creative process behind it, which I am so attached to. Anything like like these pictures you see behind you, like when my vision on something like that, when I see that, the first thing I think about is, I wonder what was the first thing they came up with. Was it the slogan first? Was it the picture? Why did they pick that background? Why is it white? Why is it black? You know what I'm saying? Because I be wanting to know the same thing, like with your career, music, how you get into that. You know what I'm saying? What inspires you? What makes you tick? Because those elements are important, because other people will find something in you to draw energy from, and they'll take pieces of you.
Oh yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like how you said Michael Jackson, Debbie Allen, you took pieces of them.
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, how do you want to be viewed to people that's watching you?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, my musical, my personal music, my solo music, was birthed from a deep, dark place.
Right.
In 2015, I found out that I had a large hole in my lung, my right lung.
Hold on. You can't just zip by that.
I know, right? I've healed past that part.
Got you.
No, it's about this large.
Okay.
And what happened is that I didn't know I had that hole all my life. I didn't know.
Wow.
They think it may have happened when I was in New York, living in a crazy old apartment. Something must have happened.
Shout out to New York. I've been to New York.
I love New York. You know, I used to live in the Bronx.
Right.
But yeah, that's what happened. And that brought me into a low place and depression. I'm like, God, why would you allow that to happen to me?
Right.
I'm supposed to have my lungs for breathing,
right.
for singing, dancing.
Right.
But the doctors are like, how are you still even doing any of this? Like,
wow.
You're a miracle. So I'm grateful for that. And from there, I wrote a lot of music.
Right.
A lot of music,
right.
things I didn't even think I can write. I went to dark places in my life and I started saying, you know what, I'm going to be raw and honest about it. Because, you know what I'm saying? So there's no place to hide anymore.
So you start putting your feelings on paper.
Yeah.
Did it start out in song format, poem?
Poems, and then it was just coming, downloading it, and it was like spitting out. No matter where I was at, I was had my phone on deck, just recording melodies and harmonies. I'm like, where's this coming from? And only was ready when I was ready to be honest and authentic about every dark place in me. Everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Because I also did poetry myself. I also used to do music. And as you was saying that, I was already relating that to me. Because I've always been a person that can speak. I've always been the type of person that was outspoken. And I've also been the type of person to say whatever, like I say, say whatever I'm feeling. But it was like when I got a pen, more stuff comes out. Like you just said, you was like, where's this coming from? You know what I'm saying? So that right there also intrigues me about artists, because some people can't write from their feelings.
Yeah.
They can write about fabricated stuff. Oh, I got the Rams, I got the money, I got the females. That's easy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock everybody's experiences. If that's for your authentic experience, if that's where you want to go one day.
Right.
But there are people. I'm in the industry of healing. That's my mission. If I can survive a lung accident, if I can survive going to deep depression and getting myself out of that pit, because God, honestly, I want to take people out of it. People are dying. I mean, forget about the rims and the car. People are committing suicide. You know, that's not going to save folks. So if me getting out of my pit can help somebody else, I'm going to take them out of their pit too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's a shovel.
Yeah.
You know, it's life changing.
Yeah.
Cause I'm looking at you, like I said, you have incredible style.
Thank you.
When you say New York,
yes, I was in New York.
That just brought everything like as a full circle. I'm looking at you because I can see it in you. You know
I was there for 7 years, doing musical theater. That place taught me a lot. If you want to learn some stuff about yourself, go to New York. And that is the hustle bustle.
Hey.
Hustle bustle in New York, so yeah.
I went to New York for like 2 weeks, like a month and a half ago.
And how'd you like it?
I loved it. It was what I expected and more. Way more than what I expected. You know what I'm saying? All the buildings, just the fascinating historic stuff.
Yeah.
And one thing I learned about New Yorkers, that they know the price of their New York culture.
Oh yeah.
Because I was there asking guys for shout outs. They were like, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Louisiana." it's gonna be X amount of dollars. I respected it because they know, you know what I'm saying. So just a little side note. But how did you end up in Dallas, Texas? No, you said you were born from Dallas.
I'm from Dallas. I moved to New York right after college.
Okay.
Did my musical theater. God called me back to Dallas to regroup and do commercials. I did JCPenney's commercials, national commercials. I sang for them.
Wow. Are y'all hearing this? Are y'all hearing this? This girl just going on and on and on and on about incredible stuff back to back.
No, I'm grateful. Like, you know, and then of course I went to LA and I did Dreamgirls Tokyo tour. I sang in To Be in Tokyo, y'all. They love R&B, soul, hip hop. They love it over there. Wow. I gotta go back.
How was that experience?
Amazing. It's clean, and I loved it. Right. I just want to go back. The culture, they're so polite.
Hey, take me with you.
The sushi is real sushi. Like,
take me with you.
So I need to put some more stamps on that passport. So I need to go back. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Any shout out? You want to shout out any people from those?
Oh God.
Places? For they may see this.
I might say arigato gozaimasu.
That mean what's up, sister? No, I know it don't.
And I'll see you. Matane. I'll see you later.
Right.
Yeah.
That's incredible, man. You wowing me like every other minute on
hey, you know.
Because you mentioned Dallas, Texas, New York City, the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about any collaborations, any people. No, we ain't gonna say collaborations. Any important people that you met along this journey so far?
Oh, wow. I met a lot of people in this journey, but I would love to work with Janet Jackson.
Mrs. Actually, I was listening to one of her songs the other day.
Because her style is very avant-garde, different. Also, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
She started off with musical theater, acting, and I love her artistry. I like how she fuses everything together and thinks outside the box.
Right.
I think right now, the artists that are out there now, I love her. She has beautiful sound, rich tone, very out of this world.
Have you ever been signed by anybody? Or
Not yet. I do have an agent for acting and modeling, but as far as music, no, not yet.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm always meeting people, all the time, popular people, always. And I will mention people because you have it. Because at the end of the day, it's like this right here. It's just like me, and it's just like you. It's like anybody else that come in this room, and I always encourage them that it's a reason why we're here. It's a journey for everything. It's steps to everything you do. And I tell people all the time, to all the people that's at the top of the game, they had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, we in this area right now with the social media. You have to start with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and you climb your way up, and boom, you'll have your break.
That's true.
But the thing about it is, it's embracing the journey while you're in it. Because I'm a moment type of guy. I learned years ago how to live in the moment.
Yeah, I'm learning that now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm learning that now.
So, not to take it for granted. You know what I mean? Like this whole thing you see, all this is my idea. This is my creative thought process. Something I wanted to do, and I did it. And I just continue to set new goals. What goals? Tell me about some of your goals that you have.
Okay.
For 2019.
Well, I met one of my goals this year, which Tuesday I just performed at the House of Blues Dallas.
Facts.
And that was, I'm so grateful for my band, my dancers, my team. People believe in me when I had nothing.
Right.
Just
shout out to the team.
Yes, my team. Just to be on the main stage, because usually the big names are on the main stage.
Facts.
So to be on that, I'm like grateful, you know. And so I'm like, ooh. So my goal is I'm gonna be Grammy nominated. this year.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I want to do.
That's what I'm talking about. Speaking into existence.
Yes, Grammy nominated this year, and I want to tour.
Right.
I want to tour with many people. I have no cap, no preference of who I'm gonna. If you want to vibe with me, it was vibe. I don't care if we're the same genre, from the same background. Who cares?
Let's do it.
Let's create.
Let's do it.
Let's just do something to where we can bless others. So.
Because one thing I am gonna say, what time I hit you up yesterday about this?
I think like 8, 9.
Like in the evening.
Yeah.
And you was like, "Hey, I'm with it."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It ain't no long, drawn out story about it. I got you. Mm-hmm. I'm on my way. Where I need to be. Where I need to go. That's how I move.
Yeah.
Because again, you took advantage of the moment. You never know who may see this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And what I do is, like for you, because I believe in cross branding. Cause like how you just said, if you need me, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a side note.
Okay.
But how has Dallas embraced you?
Wow. I think like the House of Blues, it was all kinds of people, white, Spanish, gay, straight, black, and they were coming up to me. Didn't matter what walk of life they were from. They were like, "Oh my God, you're the real deal. You're the whole package." And they were embracing my music. Now my music is not, even though I'm Pleasant Grove, it's not like
I feel you.
I still come from that, but that wasn't the truth that I was in when I wrote it. But I have music to relate to all kinds of backgrounds. And so my thing is that Dallas has embraced me, especially at the House of Blues. I felt loved.
Facts.
I felt loved, yeah.
Facts.
I think if they just get used to seeing something outside of what they hear on the radio all the time, because radio is going to make you listen to whatever they,
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to,
Right.
But there's so much music out there.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because some people do put some artists make that mistake and put their music in a box.
Oh yeah.
Because it's cool to say where you're from. It's cool, but you don't want to piss off somebody. Just say, "Hey, I'm from the north. I'm from the north." You from the south, like, "Hey, I'm from the north." So we not rocking with her. You see what I'm saying? So I'm from the north, but I'm rocking with everybody. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people do that, so they wonder why they can't advance.
I'm from Pleasant Grove, but I'm also Nigerian. I live in New York. I live in LA.
Right.
We all people. Like, what we doing with this little stuff?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now, we talked about the ups.
What?
I said we talked about the ups.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the downs that you had, some of the struggles that you endured, because we can't talk about the trophies all the time. Trophies are great, the rewards are great, the accolades are great, but what about the times to where you didn't get the trophy, you didn't get that recognition? Tell me about any downs you went through. You know what I'm saying? Any struggles you went through along your career so far.
Well, I know when the whole incident happened, I was out for like a couple months.
Right.
I didn't get to work in LA, so I had my own studio apartment, and things started declining. I was homeless for a while.
Okay.
I thank God for my church.
Right.
I used to serve at as a usher, and then dance ministry, and those people blessed me. House to house to house, couch to floor to floor to floor. It didn't matter. I had floors to sleep on. It was hard because I was a little proud. I was like, no, I'm a recording artist. I can't. Right. I'm not gonna ask for how I'm gonna make it. I was doing all like catering jobs, bartending jobs, waitressing jobs, temp agencies, just to stay afloat, living out of my car. Right. It was hard. But then I made that after a year. I'm like, okay, really? Okay, I want to do this dream, but okay, let me go back to Dallas, where I'm from. Let me regroup, and coming back to Dallas was humbling. Because being the eldest of 6 kids, you want to make it big. You want to tell people like you making it in LA.
That's peer pressure.
It was a lot of pressure, but it was humbling. When I came back to Dallas, I got a waitressing job, a couple jobs, and I raised up money for my EP and finished that EP. Wow. But it took me humbling myself, saying that I don't got all together. I didn't have it together. I was living out of a car, my suitcases, but being humble and being honest about where I was. Instead of having a facade that I had it together on social media. No, I didn't. I was a hot mess and bag of chips.
Right.
When I was humble and honest, then I got blessed. But when I was pretending and trying to struggle, that's when I was like, okay, struggle.
Right.
I was tired. No, listen, I ain't gonna put myself through something if I don't have to.
You don't have to.
I didn't have to go through if I was honest. So being honest, it was humbling.
Right.
But honestly, I got to finish my project. So yeah.
So, and I'm so glad you said that, because, like I said, that's a part of the story. Mm-hmm. That's a part of the journey. That's why when you see people get up there and when they win in the end, mm-hmm. that's why they so emotional.
Yeah.
That's where the tears come from. That's what I can't speak right now. Give me a minute before I can, because these are the feelings was humming on the inside. Like you just said, I was just sleeping at a car. Mm-hmm. Man, I had to ask people for money when I didn't want to. My pride wouldn't let me, but I needed it. You see what I'm saying? That's why you got to have something. It's got to be a pot of gold for you at the end of this. Yeah. It has to be. You know what I mean? And I truly believe that. The number one thing is being honest about it.
Yeah.
Like you just said, because that's even that's on any phase. I don't care where you at. Mm-hmm. Even in alcoholism, what they say, first thing you have to say, you have to admit you have a problem first. You see what I'm saying? So when you're real with yourself, you can advance.
Yeah.
It's easy money at that point. And not to say, even when you get here, there's more times coming. Mm-hmm. But now when they come back around again, you already prepared for it. I've been here before. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
I think it's wrong to paint a picture that's going to be all glorious and to come up.
Exactly.
I mean, social media can be very deceiving.
Right.
You know, all these artists doing all this stuff, but they may also be homeless, may also be, doing whatever they can do. I think this is paint an honest picture that is going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of perseverance, and it's not always going to look pretty. But do you want it bad enough? Are you willing to go through the storm to get to your dream?
There's a few keys to success.
Yeah.
And two of them. One is patience.
Yeah.
And one is persistence.
Yeah.
Because I tell people all the time, I have many conversations with people all the time. And people always ask me, man, what is your drive? I tell people, I take my risks the same way I take my rewards. Mm-hmm. First thing, when I get ready to make a move, I say, what risk am I willing to take? What am I, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If my risks are here, mm-hmm. the rewards are easy.
That's true.
I'm willing to do this. This is what I'm willing to do.
Yeah.
To get this.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I said to say this. With it being a male-driven industry, you being a female. Mm-hmm. Oh, like I said, we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Mm-hmm. Most men want sex. Most men want to control a woman. Mm-hmm. Sell dreams. Mm-hmm. Some women do it. Mm-hmm. Like I was just saying about the risk. Mm-hmm. Some women be like, you know what? I've been struggling all this time. I've been sleeping with dirt bags my whole life. Why not sleep with this guy to get this?
See, that's the downside to that. So right. That's a producer that came up to me and said, Ja, because you don't put out, your music better be on point, just like you're on the radio. And it's going to take you a little longer than the girls who put out and don't have enough much talent as you do. Right. I said, watch. You're going to see me make it to the top with my integrity.
That's what I'm talking about.
The reason why is if I put out, that means I have to keep that consistency of putting out every time. And when I decide not to put out, then my foundation falls.
Right.
No. Right. Whatever you do to get your blessing,
keep that. What they say?
You have to continue. If you're a crook or if you're a con, you got to keep that con all the way through. If you change up on the people that help you get up to the top and you mess it up, your foundation, they're gonna be bye. Ooh, you're gonna fall. That's a long fall.
Right.
I'm not gonna knock those women who do what they do because they have to do it. But no, I believe that your gift will make room for you.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna sit here and just because it's a male dominated blah blah blah. That's great.
Right.
But I'm gonna go over those men and go to God. I served the God.
Right.
And he's the one who wrote the story. He gave me the gift, not man.
Right.
I respect the industry, but they have to understand that I don't have to give I got gifts.
Right.
And let's be honest, we want money, okay?
Right.
The industry want money.
Right.
Why would you jeopardize your coins for sex? Just get your money. Stop whining about sex. There's a bunch of women you can have sex with. If you know you have a gold mine in this artist,
get the money.
Stop being salty about getting sex and get the money.
Right.
Why? No one who's going to turn out money for some sex. It makes no sense.
Hey.
It makes no sense.
It's a crazy industry. It's a crazy world. So, cause you gotta think about it. Some guys have money.
That's fine.
Like I say, it's
again, like I said.
But a lot of those guys, they're jerks anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're just jerks for money, and they just know how to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, like you just said, like you're a strong individual. So they ain't gonna waste any time with you.
No.
Okay, well, she ain't playing. Let me go ahead and do the business with her.
Yeah, no.
But these other 20 girls behind her, they're weak.
First of all, I didn't survive a lung accident.
Right.
I survived homelessness.
Right.
I'm not going to jeopardize all I've been through for 2 minutes of sex.
Right.
Okay, to get a deal that probably is faulty anyway.
Facts.
No, I didn't go through all I went through for something that's faulty.
Facts.
Okay, no. I'm going to endure, and it's going to get there. And the right person for me in the industry will meet me where I'm at.
There you go.
Not everybody in the industry is crooks or wants sex. I'm not going to do that to the industry. The industry took out great people out there who want to make a great, honest living, who see talent for what it is, and they want longevity, they want legacy. I don't know what's going on with the industry, but I know people want to create more. People like the Diana Rosses, the Michael Jacksons, the long money. Long money, not no 2-year instant fame, and they don't got they want the long money. Huh?
With nothing to fall back on.
Yeah, let's get some long money. Like, why are you wasting your time for some little one-hit wonder?
Exactly. I've interviewed several females, and I always ask them about the music industry for as rapping, and as far as R&B. I personally I like SZA.
Oh yeah, I like SZA.
I like her.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's on the singing R&B side, and I like, hands down, I like for his rap side, I like Cardi B.
Oh yeah.
I love Cardi's energy, and I'm gonna say this, and I tell people this all the time. I think Cardi B hit a home run. For somebody, like you just said, for somebody just to go from stripping to I saw, let me say what I think her journey was, because I can't go line for line, but from stripping, then I saw her on Love and Hip Hop, whatever one of those shows were. Then she went from that to rapping, from rapping to marrying one of the hottest guys in hip hop game, and Offset, and to winning the Grammy in 3 years.
Yeah.
Home run. I'm like, this lady can't miss. Regardless if she writing music or not, she sounds great on records.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Cardi B, and she seems so real.
Yeah.
To me, she's just gonna say whatever she gotta say.
Real.
Being herself.
Being herself.
Because what I thought was hilarious after she had that baby, she said something about, I felt like I broke my ass.
Oh.
That was raw, real, uncut.
But that's why I respect her.
Right.
She's just herself.
Right.
And I think that I think a lot of us artists, we feel like we have to do the same formula as all the other artists before us and be this pop,
Right. But that was her journey.
But but everybody has their own journey.
Everybody has their own journey, yeah.
And if you're not authentic to your own journey, then nobody can really see you.
Facts. Let me say this. Oh, hold on, let me say this. What would you if you was get signed today? what would you bring to the game right now?
Oh.
That's what I want to hear.
Well, first of all, I call myself the one-stop shop.
One-stop shop?
Everything. Right. All of me. I'm a singer-songwriter, but I'm also an artist developer.
I like that.
Because of what I've been through in musical theater, I know how to tour. A lot of people don't tour well, and I would love to be used not just on the artist side, but also helping other artists with how to sustain themselves for 8 shows a week if they had to, live. And me surviving the lung accident, I've been able to work out and have endurance so that I can be able to execute shows. Because that's where your money comes from, endorsements and touring. Right. So I can do artist development, going into mind, body, and spirit. That's, helping people break through mental barriers, emotional barriers to be confident on stage. Right. Also, I dance and choreograph. It's not just, I sing, which is nothing wrong with whatever gift you got, but I've been blessed to have different types of gifts. So they're going to be getting an actress who has already studied theater and on-camera acting. Then also I want to bless other artists out there as well, of course, with songwriting and artist development. Because artist development has gone out the window. They're like, okay, well, we want you to have... 1 million followers on Instagram. Yes, correct. But then they sign these artists who have these views, but they still have to end up developing them anyway. Right. So just because you have the views, which is important, right? Because the industry don't want to do all the advertising. Right. They feel like you already got a following, but just because you have a large following doesn't mean you developed already. That's facts. Or can handle the business.
There's a lot of artists like right now that's successful they need publicists. They need somebody to talk for them. They'll be like, shut up. But though, I'm gonna tell you something though. And what I learned, I'm glad you said that, because what I learned from the industry is it's an audience for everything.
Of course.
Because it's a million other people that's out there that's just like him. Those are the people that's gonna buy the records. That's true. Those are the people that's gonna be like, because they want to be like him. Because they can identify themselves through him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or whoever that person is.
My thing is right now is, of course I want to sell records. Of course I want to tour. Right. But my main thing is, are you healing through my music? Right. When you listen to it, can you heal? Can you go into the dark places? Not this fluffy stuff this filter stuff, this generation of filtering. Mm-hmm. Can you go in and heal your brokenness? Were you traumatized as a child, abused as a child? What did you go through that's stopping your shine and your blessings? I want to help dig in those dark places with you, with my music, and hopefully set you free.
What's one of your favorite songs you've done so far?
Oh, 2 of them actually. So I have plenty of songs, but the ones on my EP, As You Are.
What's the name of your EP?
The EP is called The Vine. And that it was released last year. It's on iTunes, Spotify. And the As You Are is not on that EP, but I performed it at the House of Blues. Okay. And As You Are is basically come as you are. You're accepted. You're not rejected.
Let me hear the hook on that.
Come as you are, flaws and all, flaws and all. You're accepted, not rejected. You're accepted, not rejected. Come as you are, flaws and all, flaws and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to edit it. Right. Rapping. You do a little rapping too, right?
My brother raps.
Okay.
But I do want to learn how to do a little da 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 da. I mean,
here and there.
When I heard I did have some type of sing rap on my song.
Which got like a little melodic.
Over and Done.
Okay.
So I had a little bit on that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah. When I heard Ariana Grande, I said, yo. Okay.
It's in there.
It's in there.
Let me ask you something. Would you being a songwriter yourself, would you have a problem with someone writing music for you?
No.
Gotcha.
No, that's the whole thing about collaboration. That's the whole thing about ideas. There's some things that I may not see
and
in life,
else can see it,
and they can help see it. My thing is, I always want to stick with my truth. So if I won't be singing about pop, lock, and dropping it, nothing to, I just don't pop, lock, and dropping it.
Right.
Maybe for my husband I would,
right.
but not for the.
Right, I feel you.
But you know, so there's certain things it'll be false narrative. I would be a liar to sing something that I never lived before. I don't want to do that.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
But what if this guy say, look, I have the perfect deal for you. I like your look. I like your style. This is the song.
Okay.
But you're not comfortable with that. Would you do it?
I'm pretty sure that if you want me as an artist, we can compromise.
Got you.
You know?
I like that.
We can compromise.
Got you.
You know, I probably don't want to be licking stuff, but we can change the wording around.
Right.
Let's figure out, can we meet in the middle?
Right.
There's always compromise. There's always, okay, come on.
Right.
Let's meet each other halfway.
Because the reason why I say that, because there's a lot of artists, because a lot of songwriters, they write certain songs and they may give it to Beyonce. Beyonce may not want it.
Yeah.
She might not feel like it's her style. Alicia Keys might get it. It's cool. Then Ella May might get it and blows out. She puts her style with it. And,
put her style with it.
And it's a bash. Is that safe to say that Beyonce would do the same thing? Or would say the same thing that other person would have had to say? No, you can't say that.
That's true.
Because her chemistry worked with that song.
That's,
you know what I mean?
And then because she felt more connected to that song.
Right.
Because Beyonce can just decline a song if she doesn't feel connected to it. Why force it on it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because some people be kicking themselves, but I had that song first. Well, that still don't mean that it would have been.
Doesn't mean anything because if they don't feel connected to it, they're not gonna sing it with being authentic with it.
Right. All right. Anything else you want to add in this?
Well, no, I just want everybody to just follow my journey. Follow my journey. It's been an interesting one, and I'm grateful for the growth and the transformation. I'm writing new music. I'm in the studio now.
Gotcha.
Grateful for my producers. I went to South by South.
I was going to answer that. I was there.
You were?
Yeah, I was there.
Where were you at?
Everywhere.
Okay, I was everywhere.
I was everywhere.
It was so fun.
I was going to that too.
I met so many people there.
Me too.
I met some producers. I'm like, bet. We're going to work to get bet.
Facts.
Yeah. So, yeah.
No, I didn't see you. Because if I would have saw you, I would have approached you.
You would have saw the chat.
If I would have saw you there, I would have approached you. That's a fact.
Okay, yeah, you didn't see this, so.
I would approach you if I was.
Yeah.
Because I'm a true journalist, and I do have the eye for special people. I've been blessed with that, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I saw you on Instagram, so I could imagine if I saw you in person, it'd be the same thing. Because I know. How can they reach you on social media?
On Instagram and Twitter and on Facebook, I am Jadaku. Is IAM JADAKU, and Jadaku is actually spelled JA' DAKU. You can find me on any music platform. The Vine, put it in Jadaku, JA' DAKU, and follow my journey. You'll be seeing me soon in every city.
Facts. How was your experience on the Day Party podcast?
It was great. I feel comfortable.
Thank you.
I feel the vibe.
I work hard. And actually, I'm gonna do a confession to you. This is my first sit down freestyle interview.
Oh, nice. So the first one?
I've been working on that. You know what I'm saying? Cause usually, I see a notebook right there.
Huh?
See that notebook right there?
Stand over here?
No, see that notebook right there?
Yeah.
So I usually write down questions out there. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm not gonna write nothing.
Well, it felt like free. So I like that.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what it is, man. That concludes the finale, the wonderful, lovely Mrs.
Jadaku.
With your host, Go Lucky. Y'all stay tuned, baby. Yeah!